Hi, on this Women's Equality Day, August 26, 2021, my colleague Mary Julienne and I'm Barbara Batson from the Library of Virginia, and we're at the gravesite of Sophie Meredith, who was quite a woman. We honor her for her work as a suffragist, as an advocate for women's equality, and for many other causes that she participated in. Mary, what a little bit about her?
Well, she came to Richmond after she married a lawyer here from her home she grew up in New England, and she was a founder of the Equal Suffrage League of Virginia in 1909. She circulated petitions for advocating an amendment to the state constitution first for women's suffrage, but then after several years and she was among a group of women who felt like they weren't getting very far, she did something a little more drastic, Barbara.
She did. She joined the Congressional Union for Women's Suffrage and was one of the first Virginians to picket the White House, then occupied by President Woodrow Wilson, in 1917. She was arrested. She paid her fine because her children said it was better to be a live suffragist than a dead one. But she did continue to picket and lead other delegations of Virginia suffragists. They were nonviolent, passive resistance, and many of them actually served time in the workhouse at Occoquan. It was not a very pleasant place. But they persevered, and that group later became the National Woman's Party, which is still in existence. And that's the group that really pushed for the amendment to the federal Constitution, which was finally put over the top by
the state of Tennessee in August 1920, and it was certified on August 26, 1920, which is why Congress authorized Women's Equality Day on this date back in 1973. But Women's Equality Day is also about honoring the work women have done since then and continue to do to achieve full equality. And Sophie Meredith, as chair of the National Woman's Party in Virginia, advocated an equal rights amendment to the Constitution starting in the 1920s. It was first introduced in 1923 in Congress, which of course, there was a long fight for the Equal Rights Amendment, but in January 2020, Virginia became the 38th state to ratify, although we're still waiting on its certification.
Yeah.
But on this day, we wanted to honor and recognize the contributions of Sophie Meredith, a zealous pioneer for women, as it says on her tombstone.
So to Sophie, we salute her, and we also salute all the women who fight for civil rights.
And for any more information about Sophie and the suffrage campaign and the Equal Rights Amendment, check out our website.